Hey, my name is Kylie Jackson, and today we're going to be doing a top 5. So, let's get right in. So, I'm doing a top 5 epic musical albums because I don't want to do songs because that's too heartbreaking for me.
All I hear are screams.
Okay, number 5 on my list is the Vengeance Saga. The reason it's number 5 is because I absolutely adore the fact that it shows that Odysseus has changed. Like, it shows that he is not the man he was before. He's different, you know? He's ruthless, like Poseidon kind of yelled at him to be. And it shows that he's willing to risk everything to get back to his wife. Like, that's commitment there. Okay, number 4, we have the Circe Saga. I had a really hard time choosing which one should go before the other, like 3 and 4. I couldn't tell. It took a while to figure out which one should go where. But I ended up choosing the Circe Saga to be number 4 because it's like the music is so good, and like the way that it shows Circe kind of changing, like Odysseus, but like the opposite. Because she was like, you're done for, like, step away. And then she was like, maybe showing one act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road. And I love that. Also, it's the first time we get to see Hermes, and, like, Hermes is great. So, yeah. Number 3 on this list is Wisdom. So, I had a hard time choosing if Circe or the Wisdom should go on number 3. And I decided Wisdom, the Wisdom Saga, should go on number 3 because it's Athena's redemption arc, which is really important for, like, the Ithaca Saga's development and stuff. And it's really good for her character development, and also we get to see Telemachus, and the suitors are introduced as well, and it also tells us what's going on with Odysseus for, like, 7 years on Calypso's island. And it's just a great story-building saga. And also God Games is fire. Number 2, The Underworld. The Underworld Saga only has 3 songs, but when it lacks in music, I don't know how to say this. It's just, I love it. Like, No Longer You is my favorite one out of the 3 songs that are in there, and it's so beautiful. I love Mason's voice. Shout out to Mason. Nice job. You did great. And like Monster, it shows that Odysseus is finally ready to take those steps to get back to his wife and son. And like The Underworld, he's like past trauma, you know, it's really fun to see people react to that song for the first time because they're like, apologies. It's really funny. And like the orchestration is so good. Like Jorge did such a great job putting that together. So number 1, Ithaca. So the Ithaca Saga has a special place in my heart because it is the only saga I cried during. But also because I got to watch the live stream for that, and that was really special to see everyone else's reactions, and it's just like you can tell that the actors put so much emotion into the songs and how their voices were supposed to sound. They're all into it. And like, so I'm gonna do an analysis on each song and why I like those songs. So, let's start with the challenge. So, the challenge is amazing because it shows who Penelope is as a person. Like, she's like, I'd rather die than be married to any of you. Ugh. She's like, she still believes that her husband lives, and she's holding on to that hope, and so she's like, I think it's time for the challenge. So, and then she's like, whoever can string my husband's old bow and shoot through 12 axes cleanly will be the new king. Sit down at the throne, put out and rule with me as a queen. And then she's like, yeah. And she's a total boss. And she's just an amazing character. And yeah. Okay, and then Hold Him Down. That song is like really icky because they're like, he, Penelope's hot. Also, I want to be king. But like, for me, that song makes me feel powerful. Like, I can do anything when I sing it. I feel so confident when I sing it, and I feel like the total villain when I sing that, and I love it. So, and also it shows how, like, kind of crazy Antinous is, and, like, how absurd he is, and, like, how much he wants that. And then, also, I love the at the very end. I'm like, yes, thank you. And then we have the song Odysseus, which I absolutely love because it shows all these different suitors, you know, they're like, oh, we're better. And he's like, bro, I built this castle, shut up. And then he's like shooting people down. And I like how it's like, let's have open arms instead. No. Because it shows that Odysseus has finally let go of that open arms mentality. And he has finally turned into the ruthless monster Poseidon wanted him to be in the Ocean Saga. So, yeah. And also, the fact that Telemachus just starts fighting, that, like, when I first listened to it during the live stream, I was like, oh my gosh, is that Telemachus? I was like, that's so cool. Because it really is cool that Jorge had Telemachus come and was like, throw down those weapons. And, like, the fact that Athena was helping him, too. I just love that their bond is so much stronger than Athena and Odysseus's, because Athena realized that she pushed Odysseus too hard to be, like, a warrior. And so she's trying to be Telemachus' friend and teach him to be a warrior as well. And just Telemachus is an amazing character. And then at the very end, Odysseus is like, you filled my heart with hate, all of you who have done me wrong, this will be your fate. And then he just murders all of them, and it's great. And then I can't help but wonder, I legit was bawling my eyes out, because that song got me so hard. And, like, I make jokes about it now, like, I'm like, Odysseus came back to get the milk, and lost it in the ocean after 20 years, ha ha ha. But really, that song has a special place in my heart, because it just was so powerful when I first listened to it. And I was like, dang, bro. And, like, during the live stream, Miko was crying the entire time, and I was like, ah. And then Would You Fall in Love with Me Again is amazing, because it shows how Odysseus is, like, nervous, like, and he's worried that Penelope won't take him back. But in the end, Penelope's like, bro, shut up, I love you. And he's like, I love you too. And then they hug it out, and then everything's better. And it's like, I don't know, I just love that. I just love how they're able to come together and resolve everything. That's my journey. So, anyway. So, thanks for watching. I hope you liked my analysis. I hope I wasn't being too annoying. And I'll see you next time.